just we covered about sir, what is the import statement? Just we started. Even answer this question also we discussed, right? Okay, just assume import java.util.star. Okay, like I covered this question already. Okay, now my important conclusion. Now the important conclusion here is, legend this one. Date is available in both packages whenever we are not specifying immediately. Error by default we are going to get. Remember this important conclusion, sir. So because it's already available in both packages, that's why reference to ambiguous, like compile time error we are going to get, so the code won't compile. Are you getting? So compilation fails. This is the error we are going to get. So now the next thing what I have to do, I want to make a small change. What is the change here is, do you know, import java.util.date I'm taking. Import java.util.date. Sir, import java.sql.star. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Can you please confirm which date is going to be considered? Yes, is it valid? Is the code is going to compile? Is it valid or not? Can you please just I made one is explicit and implicit. So is there any difference if I use explicit? Like now take very special care. Okay, while resolving class names, okay, just observe that while resolving class names, compiler will always gives the precedence in the following order. Compiler, now while resolving class names, compiler will always gives the precedence, will always gives precedence in the following order. Compiler always gives the precedence in the following order. Remember this one very carefully, sir. In the following order. Which order? Okay, first explicit class import is going to consider, sir. The first one, explicit class import, it's always going to consider. Explicit class import, it will consider. Now the second one, classes present in current working directory. Classes present in current working directory will be considered next. Okay, so the first one, explicit class import. Second one, classes present in current working directory, it will consider. So if there is no class in the current working directory, then only implicit class imports is going to be considered. Implicit class import is going to be considered, sir. Remember this one. So while resolving class names, compiler will always give the precedence in this order. First, it's always going to consider explicit class import. By explicit class import, if there is no match, then is there any class present in the current working directory? In the current working directory also there is no such type of class, then only implicit import statement is going to be considered. Remember this one, sir. So where is the proof? Where is the proof for that, right? So now in this case, can you please tell which import statement is considered? Please confirm which import statement is going to be considered in this case. Is it going to consider java.util.date or java.sql, or otherwise current working directory contain date? So which date is going to be considered, sir? Sir, take very special care about this terminology, friends. Okay, so which date is going to be considered, sir? I'm sure in this case, okay, java.util.date only will be considered, because the reason is, first priority explicit class import, second priority classes present in current working directory, third priority implicit class import. Now observe carefully, observe a bit carefully. Where is the proof? It is coming from java.util.date. Just very simple, sir. I'm taking system.out.println d dot get the class dot get name, like I'm taking, sir. Get class dot get name, like this I'm taking. Now have a look once, sir. Let me execute this code, sir. If I execute this one perfectly, the code is going to work. And which date is going to be considered? Java.util.date. Are you getting? Which date it is considered? Java.util.date. I hope everyone in the position to understand clearly. We never going to get any comparative method happily. Which date is going to be considered, sir? Java.util.date is going to be considered. Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. Assume that I commented this line. Next, in my current working directory, already there is my own date class is there. Remember this one, sir. Sir, I have my own date class is there. My own date class is there. Public string toString method. Public string or toString method. Sir, return. Okay, this date class developed by Durga. This date class developed by Durga, like this I'm taking, sir. Now let me save this code. Let me save this code as date.java. Let me save this code as the date.java. Let me compile that date.java also. Java C date.java. Yes, compile dot class file is available in my current working directory date. Now my question is, listen very carefully, sir. Sir, in our program, if I commented, if I commented this line, sir, have you observed which symbol I used to comment? Which symbol I used to comment? Hash symbol, because this hash symbol is the comment in Unix, hash symbol is the comment in Python. That's why just mixing. Okay, so Java comment, like I commented, right? Now observe this, sir. Can you please take a bit very special care? Which date is going to be considered in this case? Anyone, can you please tell? Which date is going to be considered in this case as per our discussion? Oi Bhaskar, which date is going to be considered in this case? Remember this one. First priority, explicit class import. Explicit class import is not there. Second priority, classes present in current working directory. Okay. Third thing. Okay. Third things are implicit class import. Regarding implicit class import. So which class is going to be considered? The classes present in current working directory. So by default will be considered. Take very special care about this terminology, friends. Okay, the classes present in current working directory by default will be considered. Okay, now let me where is the proof for that, sir? Very simple. System.out.println of d. Whenever we are trying to print a day internally, which thing is going to be happen, sir? d.toString method is going to get the chance. d.toString method is going to get in the chance. Now observe this. Happily the code compiles fine. What is the answer we are going to get? Yes, the d.toString. This is a class developed by Durga. We are getting means SQL date is not considered. Our current working directory date only got considered. Any doubt about this one? The most valuable point. Are you getting? So while resolving class names, compiler will always give the precedence in the following order: explicit class import, classes present in current working directory, implicit class import. Sir, any explanation is required? Friends, any explanation is required? Okay. So here, what is the result? Result like here. Assume what is the result? Java.util date class will be considered yet line 1 is assumed that this is my line 1. Okay, Java.util.date will be considered yet line 1. Java.sql.date are considered yet will be considered yet line 1. Next, do you know the compilation fails? The compilation fails. Next, an exception is thrown at the runtime. An exception is thrown at the runtime. Okay, like can you please confirm what is the answer we are going to get in this case, friends? Okay, can you please tell what the answer we are getting in this case? Answer, which one is the correct for this code? Which one is the correct? Please confirm. Which one is the correct in this case? Which date is going to be considered? Java.util.date will be considered at the line 1. Okay, like Now there is another question I'm trying to take, sir. Assume, sir, assume our current working directory also contains, sir, here this line is not there. Consider the code. Okay, consider the code. Now assume, okay, assume our current working directory also contains our own customized date class. Assume our current working directory also contains our own customized date class. Sir, which date is going to be considered in this case? Which date is going to be considered, sir? Import java.util.date I'm taking. Can you please confirm which date is going to be considered now? Please confirm, sir. Yes, which date is going to be considered for this code? Assume my current working directory also contain class. So in this case also java.util.date will be considered. Remember this one, because first priority is always what? Explicit class import. By explicit class import, if it is not there, then only I will go for current working directory classes. Sir, if you want, let me remove this comment. Import java.util.date, import java.sql.star. Sir, even our current working directory contain my own date class. This is my own date class. Yes, Swarup, are you seeing? This is my own class. Class date, public string, toString. This date class developed by Durga. Like this is my own date class. Current working directory also contain. Now I'm trying to take d dot get class get a name I'm taking, sir. So which date will be considered? Now observe this one. We are not getting any error. Yes, java.util.date only. It is not considered our date class also. Okay, that's what you should aware. Because first priority will be explicit class import. That's why even in this case also, okay, java.util.date will be considered. Okay, now I have one small doubt, sir. Same thing only with another small difference I'm taking. What's my difference is, sir, consider the code. Let me remove this one. Okay, let me remove. Sir, only import java.sql.star. Import java.sql.star. Assuming our current working directory also contains our own. Assume our current working directory also contains our own customized date class. Okay, what the result? Sir, java.sql date will be considered at line 1. So compilation fails here. Our current working directory. Date class will be considered at line 1. Our current working directory date class will be considered at line 1. Can you please tell which one is the correct answer? Please confirm. Which one itself is the correct answer in this case? Yes, here the answer is A. I hope, are you in the position to understand? Same point only, just observe practical proof. Okay, so while resolving class names, compiler is always going to consider, okay, like first explicit class import. By explicit class import, if the classes are not there, then current working directory classes. By current working directory classes also not matched, then only. So implicit class imports by default is going to be considered. That's all. Can I go for next one? Yes, friends. Can I go for next cinema? Next, the most valuable, very important, sir. So what's my point is, sir, assume, sir, pattern class, not assume, it's a correct pattern class present in java.util.regex package. Okay, sir, pattern class present in java.util.regex package, regular expression related thing. To use a pattern class, pattern class in our program, in our source code, in our Java program, which of the following import statement which of the following import statements, which of the following import statement are required, okay, like, so pattern class present in java.util.regex package. To use a pattern class in our program, which of the following import statements are required, or which of the following import statements okay, is, which of the following import statements is required, okay, like, first one, sir, import java dot star, okay, import java dot util dot star, import java dot util dot regex dot star, okay, regex dot star, import java dot util dot regex dot pattern, okay, like I'm trying to take, sir, import java dot util dot regex. Which of the following import statements are required? Which of the following import statements can be used independently? Can be used independently means either or, something like either first one or second one, something like. Can you please confirm which one is the correct answer in this case? Please confirm, sir. What is the correct answer in this case, please? Okay, import java dot star, import java dot util dot star, import java dot util dot regex, okay. So take very special care. Yes, Muhammad, good. Take very special care. Answer is C, comma D. What is the reason for that? Rakesh, observe carefully. What is the reason for that is, whenever we are importing a package, suppose Java package, all classes present inside Java package by default available. All classes present inside Java package by default available, but not sub package classes. Remember, right? But not sub package classes. Okay. Whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in that package by default available, but not the sub package classes. Remember, but to use a sub package class, we have to write import statement until sub package level. Very important bit for the exam sake. Remember this one, sir, for the exam. So to use A class, which of the following import statement is required? To use B class, which of the following import statement is required? Like, maybe a chance to ask this type of questions, man. Okay, whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in that package are by default available, but not the sub package classes. To use a sub package class, compulsory we have to write the import statement until sub package level. Yes, friends, any doubt about this one? So just have a look once about this one, sir. So whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces, present in that package, all classes and interfaces present in that package are by default available, but not the sub package classes, okay. To use sub package classes, compulsory we should write import statement, yeah, until sub package level. Compulsory we should write the import statement until sub package level, that's all. Are you getting? So it's a most important question for the exam sake. Remember this one, sir. Okay, well, sub package classes are not available, but sub package is available, right? Sub package is available. What is the use? Swarup, sub package classes must be required. You are going to use sub package classes or interfaces, but not the package. Any doubt? Clear, right? Okay. Now just same thing only. Just I want to provide in different style. Have a look once, sir, about this one. In different style, I want to take. Now my question is, have a look once, sir. My requirement is very simple. Sir, I have package, pack 1, package pack 1 dot pack 2 is there. Assume that's a package pack 1 dot pack 2 is there. Public class A I'm taking. Public class A. This is A.java. Now package pack 3 I'm taking. Package pack 3. Sir, public class B, public class B I'm taking. Okay, B I'm taking. So something like okay, here I'm using com dot okay, no issue, just a package 3. Now here just I'm trying to take public static void or otherwise, public static or otherwise a is equal to new A I'm taking, sir. Okay, here this is assume that line 1. Okay, to use a class inside a B or to compile B class properly, which import statement is required? Okay, so just take a bit special care about this one, sir. What I have to take is just consider the following code. Consider the following code. Okay, like I'm taking a.java. This is my source code. A.java is yes, this is the A.java, sir. A.java is this one, and B.java, sir. This is A.java. Next, this is B.java. Okay, this is the B.java. So two source files are available, right? Okay, to compile B class properly, which of the import statement must be required? Okay, to compile B class, successfully, which import statement is required? Which import statement is required at line 1? Which import statement is required at line 1? Okay, like now have a look once. Import pack 1 dot star I'm trying to take. Import pack 1. Okay, import pack 1 dot A I'm trying to take. Import pack 1 dot pack 2 I'm trying to take. Import pack 1 dot pack 2 dot A. Import pack 1 dot pack 2 dot star I'm trying to take. Can you please confirm which is the correct answer? Please guide which is the correct answer in this case. Okay, anyone, can you please tell which is the correct answer? Yes, so the first one no, second one no, third and fourth is the answer. Here this is available, A is available inside pack 1 dot pack 2. Remember this one, pack 1 pack 2 is the sub package. Remember pack 1 dot pack 2, that's fine. So it is import pack 1 dot pack 2 is the sub package, assume that, sir. Okay, like now which thing must be required to use? Compulsory we have to take import pack 1 dot pack 2 dot A or pack 1 dot pack 2 dot star. So which one is the correct answer? Please confirm. Which of the following, which import statement is required at line 1 independently? Okay, independently. Can you please tell what answer we have to take, sir? C comma D. Are you getting what the answer we are going to take? C comma D. That's also what is the reason is, whenever we are importing, whenever you are using a sub package class, compulsory we require to write import statement until sub package level. It is a mandatory thing, friends. Clear? Any explanation is required? That's all. This is one of the very important terminology, friends. So next, one more thing I have to discuss. This is a bit important terminology. Please take a bit special care, sir. Okay. So now my question is, so there are, why not A? A means pack 1 dot star means all classes present inside pack 1 available, but this A class present inside pack 2. Remember? Yes, where this one is available inside pack 2. Mahalakshmi. A is available inside pack 2, but not inside pack 1. Okay, that's why import pack1 dot star is not enough. Compulsory we require to write pack1 dot pack2 dot a. Pack2 is inside pack1, but here can you please observe? Whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in that package are by default available, but not the sub package classes. You are missing this point, it seems. Okay, to use a sub package classes compulsory, we should write import statement until sub package level. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you know in any source file, in any Java program, two packages are not required to import. Remember this one, sir. Two packages are not required to import. Okay. One is java.lang package. One is java.lang package. One is java.lang package. Second one, sir. Second one is default package. Default package is nothing but current working directory. Remember it, okay? So whenever we are using, these are two package classes we are not required to import. By default, these package classes are available for every Java program. Remember, these ones are very important. That's why, sir, I'm using in my program, I'm using string, but I never wrote any string, any import statement for the string. Remember, I'm using system. I never write any import statement for the system. Okay, like, sir, here can you please tell, is it going to work or not? Is it going to work or not? Please confirm. Please confirm. Is it going to work or not? Yes. Anyone, can you please tell? Is this one is going to work or not? Yes, definitely. Definitely, it's going to work. Definitely, it's going to work. The reason for that is, sir, here, so string I'm using, it is there in the java.lang package. System I'm using, it is there in the java.lang package. Data I'm using, assume already I provided date class in my current working directory. Are you getting? Date class already there in my current working directory. Okay, like now, so date is already present. Just now I wrote right. This is my date.java. It's already there. Now, do you know to compile this one? Is it going to compile or not? Yes. Why not? Successfully, it's going to compile. If you want, you can cross check, sir. What is the answer? What is the answer we are going to get? What the answer we are going to get? Yes, we are not seeing any compile time error. Happily, it's going to work. This is a date class developed by Durga. Because I'm trying to print a D, internally data twisting method is going to be called. Thoda clati agaya, very important point. So take very special care about this one. So maybe a chance to ask, sir, here into the bit style. Okay, consider the following two statements. The following two statements. Consider the following two statements. So first statement is so whenever we are using any class from java.lang package, it is not required to write the import statement for that class. Whenever we are using using any class from java.lang package, it is not required to write the import statement for that class. Okay, yes sir, this is my first statement. Okay, remember. Now second statement is, yes sir, two. Okay, whenever we are using any class from current working directory, from default package, sir, default package, which is nothing but current working directory, it is not required to write the import statement for that class. Anyone, can you please confirm what is the answer we are going to get? S1, yes 1 I2, yes 2 I2, sir. There are two statements are there. Consider the following two statements. Consider the following two statements like I'm trying to take. So which statement is the truth? Which statement? Which of the above statement? Above statements? Which of the above statements is true? True. Okay. Which only S1. Only S1. Okay. Like somewhere we covered only S1. Only S2. Only S2. Next up, both neither S1 nor S2 nor S2. Next, both S1 and S2, both S1 and S2, both S1 and S2. Can you please tell which one is the correct answer? Okay, so maybe a chance to ask these type of things also. But if a bit depth, if they are going to ask, but the answers are D. Remember this one. So whenever we are using any class from java.lang package, it's not required to write import statement for that class. Whenever we are using any class from default package, so next current working directory, it is not required to write import statement for that class. Okay. Now if you want all classes present in the following two packages, present all classes present in the following two packages are by default available, for any Java program, are by default available for any Java program. Remember this one. Hence, we are not required to import. We are not required to write import statements. Import statements like. Sir, what is the first one, sir? Java.lang package. First one, Java.lang package. Second one, sir. Second one, default package. Default package is also known as current working directory. Remember this one. Yes. All the things are very clear. Any explanation is required? Yes, friends. Yeah. So the same point, maybe a chance to ask the question in this style. Okay. So the same point, maybe a chance to ask in this style. There may be a chance to ask here. Consider the code. Okay. What is the result? Like this, I'm taking. Now here, just observe carefully. Same. Just now I explained this question. Practically, I showed also right there. Okay. Now here, just observe that. Consider the code. Sir, here class test, public static void main. Okay, like that. Assume our current working directory contains our own customized date class. What is the result? Okay, like now my options are the code won't compile. Won't compile because we are not writing import statement. We are not writing import statement for java.lang package. Import statement for java.lang package. Okay, like this is the first one. The code won't compile because we are not writing import statement for java.lang package. Okay, like sir, or otherwise, to compile this code successfully, which of the following changes are required to compile this code successfully? Which of the following changes are required? Which of the following changes are required? Okay, first one, import java.lang package, import java.lang, import yard yard import statement for lang package, yard import statement for java.lang package. Okay, like next yard import statement for date class, for date class. Okay, like next third one, no changes are required. Fourth one, sir, the code successfully compiled but fails at a runtime. Okay, 1 minute. To compile this code successfully, which of the following changes are required? Yard import statement for java.lang package, yard import statement for date class. Next, yard import statements for both yard import statements for both the java.lang package and the date class. Okay, like I'm taking. Now this is no changes are required. Can you please confirm what the answer we are going to get now? Please confirm. Just now I told. What the answer we are going to get? D. D. Because no changes are required. Happily the code is going to be compiled. No problem at all. Because the reason is, yes, all classes present inside. All classes present inside. Okay. All classes present inside. Do you know all present inside current working directory and java.lang package by default available. We are not required to do anything. Okay. Now I have one small doubt, sir. Do you know, sir? Don't get confused. Don't get confused. This is also one small point. Of course, Rakesh is asking this doubt. Sir, is there any sub package present inside java.lang package? Yes. Yes. There is one thing present inside java.lang package sub package. Reflect package. Okay, reflect package. Remember this one. What the reflections package is there. Okay. Now my question is, observe carefully. Very important, sir. Here my question is java.lang.reflect. Okay, java.lang.reflect package. Have you observed, right? Reflect dot method class is there. Okay, method class is there, sir. So have you observed java.lang.reflect.method provides information about a method or class or interface. Okay, a single method it is related to the method like. So now observe this one. Now have a look once, sir. There are multiple classes are available. Okay, method. This is the method class. Method class. Can you please tell where this method class present? Java.lang.reflect. Java.lang.reflect package contain method class. This class contain so equals method get declare annotations. Okay, like this is just a method class is there. Okay, like next. Java dot here just the class is there. 1 minute java dot lang dot class is there. Java dot lang dot class is there, sir. Class is there. Java dot lang dot class. There is one class named with class is there. Okay, like there is a class is there named with the class is there. Okay, now here very simple. Are you seeing get declared methods? Any name is there? Get declared methods, get declared annotation, get declared classes, get declared constructors, get declared fields. Yes, get declared methods. Are you getting? Get declared methods is there. Okay, reflection related, right? Get declared methods is there. Okay, like that. Now my question is, now let me frame a beautiful question. Observe carefully, sir. Here, you know, here my requirement is you know class present inside. Okay, present here. Just observe carefully. I have one class is there, sir. Class test public sorry. Here just a public static void m1 method is there. M1 method is there. Public static m2 method is there. M2 method is there, sir. Now listen carefully. Sir, this is m1 method. This is m2 method, right? Now my question is, inside test class, how many methods are there? This is my requirement, right? How many methods are there? This is my requirement. Now observe method array m is equal to tester dot class dot get declared methods like this I'm taking. So let me cross check, is it going to work or not? But compulsory import statement must be required. Java.lang method, java.lang reflect method. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. Yes, Rakesh, are you saying because I'm using method? This method class present inside a reflector. Now, so here just observe for each method, for each method. So for each method here, let me take yard method and then sub method. Yard method, sub method. For each method m1 in m1 in m, let me print system.out.println. I want to get a method name. What is the method? I want to get a method name. So is there any get a name? Get a name, is it available or not? Returns the name of the method. Returns the name of the method. Okay, like a get a name. M1 dot get a name. Like this, I'm taking a beautiful example. Like, okay, this is what this is what do you know, this is the thing what you people should aware, how you can get, how you can get so the method present inside a class by using reflection API. Okay, remember this one. So now have a look once. Let me execute this code. Swaroop, observe carefully. Yes, I'm not seeing any error. Let me execute this one. So first test class contain how many methods? Test class contain how many methods? Sir, yard method is there, sub method is there, of course main method is also there. 3 methods are there inside test class. Okay, now is it going to work or not? Main method, yard method, sub method. I hope are you in the position to understand, right? Okay, well, now my question is, sir, why I frame this question is, sir, your tester dot class. Okay, so this tester dot class is what type? Class type. Here compulsory this is should be small. Okay, what is this type, sir? Class type. Remember this one. Okay, now on this class object we are using get declared methods. Boss, this class related how many methods are there? Like we are writing. Okay, like now do you know what is the tester dot class? So tester dot class is it's going to represent the class object. Remember, right? Every class having one implicit variable named with the class. This class static variable refer that class object. Remember, right? If you want to refer class object, okay, then we have to use a tester dot class. Okay, any class name. Yes, Swaroop. Getting? So do you know this is something like this is something like sir, this is the tester class is there. Assume that this is the tester class is there, sir. Now every tester class implicitly contain one variable. Implicitly contain one variable. So this variable is of what type, sir? Class type. This variable, sir, this is the class implicitly contain one static variable. This variable is of what type, sir? Class type. Okay, remember this. Now if you want to access this variable, can you please tell what is the way? Tester dot class. Tester dot class, because it's the static variable, by using class name we can access. It's always going to return which object? Yes, class object. Remember, right? Implicitly contained. We are not required to declare explicitly. Muhammad Rahim, Swaroop. Remember that. Every class implicitly contain one variable. The name of that variable is a class. Remember, right? Okay, we are not required to declare. We are not. It is provided implicitly by the compiler. Remember that. It will be provided implicitly by the compiler. Okay, we are not required to do that. Internally, every class by default having this one. Remember, implicitly provided by compiler. That class variable I'm using here. So now it is what the class object only. Remember, right? So anyway, if you people are feeling a bit difficult to understand, test t is equal to new test I'm taking. Test t is equal to new test. Now t dot get a class. T dot get a class I'm taking. T dot get class. Now t dot get class returns a class object. Remember this one. T dot get class returns a class object. Now on that class object, now I'm asking about get declared methods. Is it okay? Are you getting? Is it okay, right? Yes, friends. So t dot get class. Now you are going to get class object. On the class object, I'm taking get declared methods. Okay, like no. So anyway, this is other alternative way. Okay, now also definitely it's going to work. Of course, aware that point is also very important. Yes, perfect. It's going to work the same. Okay, now clear, right? So this is get class. Get class is always going to return class object. In that class get declared methods is there. We are not required to declare. So get class method is you are calling on T object. You are calling on the T object. It is coming from object class. Get class method present inside object class. Object class like. Okay. Get class is also by compiler. No, it is coming from object class. Parent class containing method automatically will come to the child class. Muhammad Rahim. So class is a reference variable. Is of what type? Class object. Okay, there is one class is there. There is one class is there. Okay, class object. Remember this one. Clear, right? Yeah. Well, now Rakesh, you are not required to remember all these nonsense, but just anyway for your awareness I'm providing. Class is a reference variable pointing to class object. Okay, it is the reference variable pointing to class object. So getting where is that object is? Of course, I didn't declare exactly, but this one is going to be created. This one is going to be created automatically, but just aware. Okay, internally what code is there? That thing is going to be placed by the compiler. Why you have to worry about that code? Okay. Now, so here my question is, listen carefully. Now my question is, just I'm taking, consider the following code. Consider the following code. The code which display all method names, all method names present in test class, which display all method names present in test class. Next, method class present in java.lang.reflect package. Method class present in java.lang.reflect package. Okay, to use method class, consider the following code which display all method names present in the test class. Okay, like 1 minute. No import is required because java.lang package classes classes are by default available, are by default available, are by default available to every Java program, to every program, to every program. Yeah. Can you please tell what is the answer we are going to get in this case? Yes, Rahim. Next, what is the correct answer, sir? Which of the following import statements are required? Required independently. Independently means anything you can take like. Sir, which one is the correct answer? Yes, answer is B, comma C. Okay, either you can take a B or C, no problem at all. Sir, here D is the wrong option because no import is required, because java.lang package classes are by default available to every program. This one is the wrong, because the reason for that is, yes, this is the reason. So not this one. Whenever we are importing a package, all classes present in that package are by default available, but not the sub package classes. Yes, are you in the position to understand this one? Okay, whenever we are importing a package, all classes present inside. All classes present inside that present in that package are by default available, but not sub package classes. To use a sub package classes, compulsory we should write import statement until sub package level. Okay, like this is. So if you want complete executable program, this is the program you should aware. Okay, like this is the program, sir. What is the output we are getting in this case? Yes, here just we got main, add, sub. These are the three methods which are available. Remember, suppose by mistake, if I remove this import statement, let me comment this one. Immediately error by default we are going to get. If you want, you can observe that immediately error we are getting. So error cannot find symbol. Sir, where the method is available, like this we are going to get error. Any doubt? Friends, are you in the position to understand, right? Okay, compulsory it should be required. Yeah. Swarup, just what your doubt? What your doubt? I'm still not convinced by you to use class object. Very simple. Here class is a reference variable pointing to class object. Okay, class is a reference variable pointing to class object. This is the class object, sir. Now my requirement is, so tester dot class. Can you please tell tester dot class, this variable pointing to class object? On this class object, I'm calling get declared methods. In this line, what is your doubt, man? Regarding tester dot class, so pointing to class object, it is the reference variable. Now on this I'm calling get declared methods. So in this class, which methods are there, by default we are going to get yes method array. So something like I have one string variable is there inside static class. Static string name is equal to Durga. Okay, like one static variable is there, sir. If you want to access Durga, how you can access, sir? Just observe the test dot name, because it is the static variable. So tester dot name pointing to Durga. Now Durga is the string object. On that I'm calling length method. Okay, now what is the length 5 you are going to get? Can you please compare both the things? Yes, Swarup. Internally, that class object will be created. That class object referred by this reference variable. Okay, well, good. Okay, because a bit internal thing you should aware, sir. Next, there are two more points are there. Let me talk about these 2 points, right? What the first point is, listen very carefully. Import statement is purely sir, the class variable is not public. The class variable is not public. I don't think, Amit, I don't think, or is it possible to access that in some other package? Okay, just can you please cross check tester dot class dot some other. Here I'm taking just demo class like this. Now observe, class demo I'm taking. Class demo class contain public void method A is there. Method A is there. Next and after that method B is there. Okay, like two methods. Now here what I'm trying to take, I don't want to use this one. Sir, here demo dot class. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Now which methods are there inside a demo class? I want to aware. Now observe. Yes, it is valid. What the answer? Method A, method B. Amit, clear indication that that class variable is the public variable only. So you can access. Yes, you can access from outside of the class also. Are you seeing right? Yes, mostly. Can you please check some other package? Assume that it may be present in some other package. Okay, then you can have much conclusion. Yeah, that's all. This is next. There are two more important points are there. Take very special care about this one. Since class variable is required by every class, why it is not declared in object class? The simple reason is, do you know class is a keyword? You can't declare such type of variables at code level. Rahim, getting? Class is a keyword. You can't declare such type of variables at code level. Yeah. Now, sir, what is the next thing? Just there are two important points are there. Okay, there are two important points are there. Listen very carefully about this. Sir, I have one program is there, sir. I told already this one in the last session, sir. Don't worry, sir. Here, do you know more number of import statements? More number of import statements. There are two programs are there. Assume this is my first program. Assume that it is my first program. First programs are assume. Here I wrote all explicit class imports. All explicit class imports. All explicit class imports are used. Next and after that, okay, just what I'm doing. Of course, import statements are used. Import statements are used. Next, I'm using only short names. Only short names I'm using, sir. Next, I didn't use any import statements. No import statement. Just I use that everywhere fully qualified names. Fully qualified names like this, right? Fully qualified names, whenever we are using, import statement is not required. That's why just there is a difference in there, sir. Now my question is, can you please confirm? I want to compile these two programs. One is with import statement, the other one is not with import statement. Is there any difference in compile time? Is there any difference in runtime? Okay, something like import java dot util dot, okay, array list I'm taking. I'm taking like now import java dot util dot array list. Now I'm using short name directly. Array list L is equal to new array list I'm taking, sir. Array list L is equal to array list. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Yes, here, but here I'm trying to use fully qualified name. Here I'm trying to use fully qualified name. Java dot util dot array list. Here java dot util dot array list is equal to new java dot util dot array list like that. So is there any difference in compilation time or not? Remember this one, sir. Yes, There is a difference in compile time. What the reason? What the reason for that is, so here while compiling this code, complete information is available here. Array java.util.array list. It is not required to check import statements and so on. But here, this array list, from which package, every time my compiler is going to open import statements and it is the responsible to check. That's why more number of import statements, more will be the compile time. Remember this one, more will be compile time. But if I want to run this code, can you please tell, is there any difference in the execution time? Please confirm. Is there any difference in the execution time? Respond. Okay, no difference in execution time. The reason for that is, okay, sir, whether you are using fully qualified name or short name, no dot class file will be loaded at the beginning. Whenever a particular dot class file is required, then only it will be loaded. This is also known as dynamic loading. Java follows dynamic loading. Remember this, but not static loading. That's why execution wise, there is no difference at all. Only difference in compile time only. That's why if execution wise there is a difference, runtime there is a difference is there, then performance effect, then automatically the people are going to use only best performance thing, but the other thing is not recommended to use. But here we are not having any such type of recommendation. Either you can use you can use either small name or big name. I mean fully qualified name or short name, so no problem at all. Any doubt? Import statement don't have any advantage over fully qualified name. Swarup is asking this question. Can I tell yes or no? Import statement don't have advantage over fully qualified name. Yes or no? No. There is advantage. Is there? Typing advantage. Okay. If you want to use java.util.array list 10 times in your program, 10 times you require to use java.util.array list only. Okay. But if I use once import, now I require to use every time array list like this. Are you getting? Except a typing advantage, there is no other things are there. So there is advantage is there because of import statement. That's why import statement we are using. Length of the code will be reduced. Readability by default will be improved. So getting? Any explanation is required? Okay, that's all. This is about what is the import statement, right? Now the next thing what I have to discuss, very important terminology, very important terminology related to, okay, for especially Java 11 certification, maybe a chance to ask some questions. Static import is there. Just a few minutes I want to discuss about static import also, because maybe some questions you may see for the exam seeker. That's why compulsory you should aware, friends. Okay, like now before that, okay, just consider the following statements. Consider the following statements. Sir, here 1 minute. If more number of imports, then more will be compile time. If more number of import statements, then more will be compile time. Okay, if more number of import statements, then more will be runtime. Like so if more number of import statements are there, then compile time will be increased, but runtime is the same. Okay, if more number of import statements are there, compile time is the same. There is no increase in the compile time, but runtime will be increased. Which statement is the correct statement, right? Okay, if more number of import statements, then more will be compile time, but no effect on execution time. That is run time. Okay, so if more number of import statements, then more will be execution time. That is run time. But no effect on compile time. Okay, like this is the more meaningful to frame the question. Can you please tell which statement is the correct in this case? Please confirm. Only yes one. Regarding there is no effect on runtime, but compile time is going to be increased, sir. Remember that. Okay, that's all. So tomorrow we will talk about the static import. There happily we will discuss the things. Okay, right, sir. Thanks for everyone.